You can tell. You can tell these people have total no life, I guess. You can tell. I mean, you go to a shopping supermarket and you spend you hardly you hardly buy any groceries. $58. That's it. See, the smart thing to do is if you have $140 for food shopping, right? You go to Walmart, right? And then you take an Uber or a Lyft back with all that food to your where you live. I guarantee you, I could go to a shopping center, right? And I could buy $140 worth of food, and I guarantee you, it would be a pretty good amount of stuff. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do a food shopping stream in September. Not this month, but in September. We'll do a food shopping stream in September. But right now I got more than enough food. There's no need to go food shopping. Or unless after this weekend I could do it too. It all depends where I'm working the next 3 days. If they got me working in Vendon, I could definitely do a food shopping stream like one of these days again. I already know what to get. Pretty obvious, you know. It's pretty obvious. Basic stuff, you know. Hello, Harry W. Is this one? Yeah, offers and stuff. August 23rd, $150 in slot cash. Or $125 gift card. August 22nd, $140 in slot cash for the day. August 24th, $100 in slot cash or $10. You choose your gift or $10 in slot cash. Plus you get $100 slot cash. Yeah. Mini fridge with dry erase door. Choose your gift or $25 in slot place plus your $100 slot cash for the day. You either choose a blanket or $15 in slot cash plus 100 slot cash for the day. So they give you options like what you want to do. And this is just the weekend stuff, not during the week. But yeah, the resorts, I like the tier multipliers and the cashbacks and stuff. But as if we have the extra money if we have the extra money to do it. Well, I got to work at Citi Field today, and then I'm gonna put in for all the sick time. I'm gonna put in for all the sick time. So by the end of Towards the end of August, I should have some extra money. Should have some extra money again. Yeah, by the end of August. By the end of August, I should be good. July 5th was a good. We were up 1,400 for the month, and then the last week of July, we got crushed those 2 days. We got crushed those 2 days in Bali. So next time we do a casino stream, won't be in Bally's. Cause absolutely got crushed there. So yeah. I'll probably avoid. I'm probably gonna avoid the casino for a little bit. But just because, that last week of the month was bad for me. I got comp rooms as resorts, but you still have to pay resort fees. I get my room in Bally's, like, just have to pay the taxes on that. I do like that 375 bet on the Dragon Link. That was good. You can't change the way you play just because you're not getting that many bonuses. You can't change the way you play. Like Wind Creek. Eventually, I'll have free play there again. Probably September there. Just because you're not getting the bonuses, you can't play. You can't change the way you play just because the bonuses is not coming out. It just happens, I guess. Oh man, that new bad game. The new bad game would be worth playing again. But to do the third level is $15 a bet on the nickels. It would be crazy. But it can hit, so. But that would be a lot of money just to play. Just 100 spins on the $15. $15 on the bad game. That bad game. Extreme bad game. I pay out well. I mean, it paid out what? On a 375 bet, it paid out pretty good. So why not? Yeah, Bally's just the room's okay. It's just I have to decide like I don't have any open dates yet in this month. The calendar is pretty full. The only open day I have is August 18th. And that will probably most likely be a rest day. That's the only open day I have to travel anywhere. Is August 18th. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And battles in the future, I better get some decent free play for them. Not this bullshit they're doing this month. Where all the all the comps and stuff are like lower than they were the previous month. But yeah, the 375 bet on the Dragon Link's pretty good on Nichols. I'm willing to do that again. I'm definitely willing to do that again. It was a it was a good experiment too. On 100 spins on the 375 bet, that was a very good experiment. It was it was fun. Gotta make sure I take a break. Maybe see for like 4:15. I'm I'm trying to help Brad. Ocean's pretty good. But he says he's the program that he was in Astoria called him up. I already have there's a there's a shelter in Manhattan that would take him. All he just needs is his records. That's all they need is his records, and the shelter will take him in. I also called up this place I used to work at, and I left him a message. Yeah, I don't know when he's gonna actually leave. I don't know when he's actually gonna leave Florida. I don't know. Could be a while. Could be a while. I mean, today was the date, but it doesn't mean that he has to move today. Doesn't mean he has to actually move out today. But I'm pretty sure the problem is I don't have any room. I mean, I have a couch, but the wifey's not sure. The wifey's not sure about it. I say, what's the difference between a man and a woman? You know, it just means you just can't walk around. You can't walk around half nude if he's there. What's the difference? You can still be you. You just can't walk around half nude. That's all. What's up, Lightning? I mean, if the couch is good enough for a big boy in Vegas, it should be good enough for anybody else. At least, at least Brad is trying to do something with his life and not make up excuses. At least he's doing something with his life. He's trying. Cause I know if he gets to New York, definitely gonna definitely gonna sign him up for MSG. Cause I know he could do the work there. I know and know he could do the work. MSG's got a good program there to help people. Where the guy, I think he got suspended. I don't know. The guy came into work drunk on a Saturday, right? And haven't seen him. I didn't see him the other 3 days, so he missed 4 days of work. That's a lot of money to miss out. It's a lot of money to miss out of work. It's a lot of money. It's nothing for nothing, but it is a good amount of money to miss out. It's a lot of money to miss out. So I'm excited. I'm excited to go back to Citi Field today. Very excited to go back to Citi Field today. Very excited. Yeah, my money is my money. My money is my money. Even though I, gamble, I still pay my rent every month. Even though I gamble, you're still responsible for going to work and paying your rent, and this and that. Even if you gamble, no matter what. Yeah, I've been talking to him on the phone. He's in a tough situation, I don't have his aunt's phone number. He's in a tough situation, like both of his parents are gone, and his confidence level is not that high, and he's never really been out on his own before. I mean, I got 3 friends, very similar situations. None of them have ever been married, none of them have ever had a girlfriend, and none of them have ever been on their own, where they can actually make it on their own. It's tough. It's tough. They're all very similar. They're all very similar to each other. They all have disabilities, and they all depend off the parents. It's hard. It's hard, There's a lot of people out there in this world that depend off their parents to help them out and stuff. It's very hard. Very hard situation. Very hard situation. It's a very hard situation. He's dealing with. But what can you do? It's a tough situation. Unfortunately, that's how it is. You know. I can help him. I can help him get a job at MSG because they're hiring. But then he's gotta have to be able to keep the job. You can't just like, apply for a job one day and then leave the job the next day. Who does that? I mean, who does that? I mean, how can you, how can you live your life? How can you live your life like? How can you live your life like you're always on vacation, but you have no responsibilities? Just don't understand it. Yeah, Brad would never be like him. Brad would never be like him at all. Not in a million years. Hygiene, everything. Brad would never be like him. Not in a million years. It's sad. It's sad when somebody has to, you know. It's sad when somebody has to depend on others because you can't do it. It's sad. It's really sad. But what can you do? It's a sad situation. I mean, Brad's not a con artist. I know Brad a long time. You just put up with a lot of bullshit, and put up with like you know he had rough growing up. He had a very rough childhood. He had a very rough growing up. And he deserves a chance. He deserves he deserves a chance to like make something of himself and live the rest of his life and be happy. And I think he could do it. I'm not too sure about Shrek, but I'm pretty sure he could do it. Shrek, on the other hand, not too sure. I think once his mother leaves, I think he's gonna like. I think he's gonna be hurting. I think once his mother leaves him, I think he'll be hurting big time. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be very very tough for him. Like once his mother leaves, like I think like I hope she leaves soon. You know, he's gonna see how hard it's gonna be. It's gonna be very 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 tough. And I'm not too sure if he's actually gonna be able to make it while his mother being around. I'm not too sure, but if he can con enough people, why not? There's people on YouTube that are better scammers. There are better scamming people that have a bigger channel and bigger following and know how to get that money. There's quite a few guys that are good at scamming people money, and they definitely know what they're doing. And it's sad. It's sad to see somebody that you grew up with, that since 14 years old, just like have such a hard time. have such a hard time and just like like struggle. It eats you up. Like Dave's another guy. You know, when his mom goes, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen to him. I really don't know. I really don't know. Be right back. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. You gotta feel bad. You gotta feel bad for the people that could do help themselves. I'm not ripping on him because it's funny. I'm ripping on him. I'm ripping on him because he can't. He's not doing anything with his life and he lies all the time. You know, that's the problem. If he didn't lie all the time and he didn't scam people and he would get off his lazy ass and find work and actually keep a job, then nobody would be going after him. But since he's doing the total opposite, pe- people are going to go after him. I'm not going after him to like to knock him down. You have other people doing that. I'm going. You know, you gotta understand. This guy's got. This guy has no worries in the world. He has everything given to him. So once that is up, then you have to actually get your head on straight and get going. See, with Brad's situation, it's totally different. Brad's worth talking about. Brad's worth helping. Not somebody that can't help themselves. That won't help themselves. You know, he's not the most interesting YouTube channel either. There's other YouTubers that are more a lot hundred times and more interesting. He's not the most interesting YouTube channel out there. There's a hundred. There's a lot more people, and a lot more people more interesting that I watch. You know, I mean, I could give you a list of at least I give you a list of about 10 channels that I watch that I think were more that are very interesting to watch. I can give you a list of at least 10 channels. At least 10. At least 10 channels. I care about Brad because I've known him a long time. Shrek, on the other hand, you know, you try to help the guy and you know, you can't help somebody that doesn't want to help themselves. You know, you really can't help somebody that can't help themselves. I think he's not really that popular. You really can't help somebody that's not popular. Uh, I like to help somebody that's in need. Like Brad's a good example of somebody that needs help. You know, Brad's worth helping. Sidecar done. You know, I'm paying rent every month. It's kind of hard. You know, 6 years ago it was a lot different than it is now. I was just getting out of hard. You know, I lost my first wife. Lost my first wife. And that's a nice picture, right? Yeah. Yeah, Brad deserves help. You know, getting him out of Florida is gonna be tough. I mean, the plane ticket is not that expensive. Once he gets out of Florida, I think it'll be very good. Look at these pictures. Look at this. Hudson River, city in New York. You got Bahama Islands. I don't know what that is. One. City of Brooklyn. That's pretty good. Pretty cool. Oh, you taking it?
Yeah.
Free. Free. So we had two apartments move out.
What?
We had two apartments move out. That's why it's a mess here. Two apartments. That's why somebody is taking this dresser. I can tell because they took the drawers, and then they're taking the rest. This is all free. I wish I could put all this out for like at the YMCA. All the stuff outside. Crazy. I mean, look at this. This is This is like a this is an arm wall. See? TV arm wall. It's crazy. It's crazy. No, it's time for City Fill. Is that trash? Yeah. Okay, 2 apartments move out back to back. Can't put it out till Sunday. It's a lot to put out. Have a nice day. Yeah, 2 apartments move out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2. A 1 bedroom and a 3 bedroom. Crazy. Now we have 6 empty apartments. Yeah, the frame. Take the frames, maps, and Brooklyn pick. Oh yeah, they're not going anywhere. They're definitely not going anywhere. Hey, how you doing? Aha! Aha! That's right. How you doing? Is that lemon?
Yes, lemon.
Lemon! Come here, lemon. Look,
Hey, Lemmy.
lemon. It is lemon. I knew I was smart. He had somebody else. He had somebody else walking the other day.
Yeah, my fiance.
Her fiance
Yeah.
walking the lemon. I think you named the dog Lemon because it looks like a lemon.
Yeah.
Lemon. Lemon.
Say hi, Mama. She's on a mission.
Yeah. See the birds.
Hi.
Lemon. Yeah. I mean, they got food pantries all across New York, so you don't have to really spend money on food. There's food pantries all over New York. I mean, YMCA is a shelter in place. There's other shelters in places, you know, and they have programs in Queensbridge. They you know, they help you get into like a nice apartment and stuff, and they pay for it. So anything is possible. Anything's possible. So the Newark Mets are at home today with their Newark bullpen. See if they could see how they're gonna do with that bullpen now. They should do okay today. And they have Mullins playing center field today because Juan Soto got hurt. Anyway, Susie's not a bad channel. LVA is not a bad channel. There's nothing wrong with LVA. LVA is a very good channel. LVA is not a bad channel. LVA is pretty good channel. You need channels like that in Vegas, you know? Channels that keep all the channels straight. You need channels like that. Channels that call out other channels and have them tell the truth and stuff. It's a white dog.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great dog, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, like they get rid of so much stuff. Have a good day. I wonder what's for lunch today. I wonder what's for lunch at Cityfield today. Where would you guys like me to travel to? Boston, Baltimore, back to Niagara Falls would be nice. Or somewhere I've never been before. You know? Oh, that seems to be the popular topic around there, I guess. I don't know. Niagara Falls is good. Vegas Mountain Company would just at that casino in Niagara Falls. I think that casino was happy to have them help bring in some business because they usually are not that crowded there.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
That was a good crib. Not that Niagara. Wrong Niagara. Wrong Niagara. So far it's been a week. So far it's been a week. Just saying. I'm just saying. It's been a week so far, so that's not bad. Right now the casinos are really not paying out. They're in the take mode right now. Casinos are in the take mode right now, so nothing for nothing. I'm just saying. They're in the take mode right now. I should try to check out the Rite Aid. I should check out the Rite Aid near me, like if they have any good deals, because I know they're closing a store. Yeah, but you know something? It wasn't my week. It wasn't my week. Maybe because I just played at Bally's. I don't know. But you know, I, when you have a bad week like that, it's good to like it's good to take a break.
전화번호 있으세요?
Yeah. He's probably gonna hit 100,000. I don't know what to do with that. I see channels that are like huge that have like hardly anybody in them. There's one guy on YouTube. He's got 75,000 subscribers, and he only has 100 people in his chat. It's crazy. It's really something else.
手机充值，手机维修，平板维修，欢迎进店。Screen protector。
Oh, you got more stuff in the store than finally. Store's looking nice.
I'm in the phone, sorry.
The store's looking nice.
手机维修，
Oh, yeah.
平板
She's on the phone.
欢迎进店。
She's sorry. The store is looking nice.
And here,
欧语派，
It's looking very nice.
you can check inside if you think it look nice.
手贴膜，大费
Um,
充值，
next time,
手机维修，平板维修。
this store's gonna make a lot of money. Like,
语音放电，
I can see they're gonna put some arcade machines and stuff like that. You know? Imagine if I become obsessed with something else and not the usual things. It'd be crazy. There's so many obsessions you can have, and so many things you could do. Like imagine once like Brad comes to New York, right? I'll have somebody to hang out with, besides my wife. I'll have somebody I actually get along with. That would be cool. Yeah. That's just how it is, I guess. I guess that's just how it is. I should get a new addiction. Well, I don't smoke and I'm not a big alcoholic, but I should find a new addiction out there. What would be a good addiction? A new hobby. Baseball cards or Pokemon cards? Pokemon cards? Good idea. Let's get a new hobby. It's a start. It's a temporary thing. Wouldn't be long term. It's temporary. When you have nowhere else to go, if you have nowhere else to go and you have no savings and no check-in, no money saved up, and you have no other options, you know, what else are you gonna do? Like, for real. What else is he gonna do? Like he says, he has no help. That's honest truth. He's got no hope. Yeah, he's not their phone number out. What else is there to do? If you don't have a gambling channel, what else is there to do? What else is there to do as a channel? You only have so many options to do. I'm not gonna get big like I Show Speed. If I got big like I Show Speed, I would double dip. You know? It would make a lot of sense. If I got big like I Show Speed, I would travel the world and do everything he's doing. Why not? That's a fun thing. That's a fun thing he does. That's why I enjoy watching when he goes live. I enjoy watching. How much? How much? Yeah. This is free? Free? A lot of money, right? How do you get in there? Don't eat all of them. You get a dinner, Jack Link. I got something similar. I had something similar. Wait. You think it's gonna rain? It looks cloudy outside, but I don't know if it's gonna rain or not. It rained yesterday. We got Haagen-Dazs and drumsticks. Wow. Better get the ice cream home.
Listen up. This is not Louisiana. This is the subways. And there should be no surfing or riding outside of chains under any circumstances. Social media is not where you like. Ride inside. Stay alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on them getting paid back for all those days I missed. Have a good day. Be good, man. Okay, that's our stream. I'll see you guys when I get out of work. Thanks for watching Ross Says What.